Yeah, hello. How's everybody doing? Sorry for the wait. I had to finish my food real quick. As you see here, this abomination is on the screen is my face scan. 2K. I don't know why it's so difficult to scan your face in the game. But they made it a lot more difficult than it has in the past. Even WWE's 2K face scan is a lot more easier than this. I went online just to see like it's like the feedback on it or whatever, and I'm not the only one. So I'm not the only one who had a fucked up face like this. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and just stick to the face I created earlier and not deal with this because this is ridiculous, bro. Like it took so long for me to do this, only for that to be the result. So yeah, they gotta do better than that. They gotta do way better than that. 'Cause this that's sad. So take one final look at it, or once away. It doesn't matter. But this is the last time you'll see that face again. All right. So let's go ahead and get back to it. I did change a few things though. I did change like my eye spacing. I guess like a few things with my nose and cheeks or whatever. But oh god, oh that lag crazy. Yeah. But I did change like a few features, not a ton though, but it should be fine. But we can go ahead and get started and continue on with the story. All right, so we faced that guy, so now we got to face the Surf City Waves. Let me turn this on. All right, try to turn my sound up a little bit. Hang on. Wait, why am I wearing dub? All right, now I get a little better. All right. Oh shit. All right, let's see. So we're going against Miles Stone, who's a center, 6'9", 203 pounds, for the Surf City Waves. Went outperformed Milestone in a teammate grade. Went outperformed Milestone, outscored by 5 plus points. Went outperformed Milestone, outscored by 10 points. Should be pretty easy. Well, he's a center. I don't know. We'll see.
Look, they call this kid Thunder for a reason. If you let him establish himself in the paint, seal you off, you're done. He's gonna put you in the basket. MP, nice of you to join us. Take a seat. As I was saying, Miles Stone is the focus. You gotta front him, denying the entry pass, but that means you have to be prepared to help. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
And look, don't let him lure you to sleep. And I know he seems like a laid-back surfer dude, but he is a killer. You don't get to be 23rd in the nation and not be locked in every moment, and he is. Hesitate, he's at the hoop. Do everything with a purpose. All right, time for warm-ups.
Let's get it, y'all.
Let's go. MP, you hang back for a second.
I'm so sorry, Coach. Somehow I missed my alarm, but
You're not playing today.
What?
What? Coach, come
You
on,
know
please.
the rules.
Okay, I messed up. But, Coach, this is the biggest game on our schedule. And you know how many scouts are out there.
I do. And they are going to see the players who cared enough to show up on time.
And I'm not fighting you on that. I deserve to be suspended. I'm just asking that you do it another game. Coach, I need this one.
You know how many kids I sent to the NBA?
I don't know a lot.
13. And I did it by holding them accountable.
This is unfair.
No exceptions, MP.
Y'all
You're
scared of a
late,
fucking
so you
crybaby.
were sitting. And if you think that's unfair, then you have a lot more growing up to do than you realize. You're in street clothes today.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our broadcast of the WCBL. Milestone leads the Surf City Waves up against Union Elite. And some news here, we're told earlier MP is serving a one-game suspension. Coach wouldn't go into any further details, but we'll update you as we find out more. In the meantime, Surf City has won the tip and we're underway. And he slams it down, making it look so easy. Stone going to work on him. And that one's good.
This is what scouts want to see. The level of dominance that Stone plays with near the rim is why he's so highly regarded.
Surf City on the break, and Stone with the thunderous finish. Dunk after dunk in this one.
Tough lesson for MP to learn tonight.
Stone working inside, picks it up, and the three is good. Surf City extending their lead.
And the way that this Surf City team has picked apart and dismantled Union Elite tonight, hard enough for us to watch, but I imagine it's even harder for MP. They needed him tonight, and quite frankly, he let his team down by getting that suspension.
And this one is now officially over. Surf City comes away with a huge win. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, good game. Yeah, thanks.
What's going on, MP?
I messed up, Dion.
I heard. I talked to Coach.
Yeah?
Let's take a walk.
How bad is it?
Well, you cost yourself an incredible spotlight. And your rankings are going to drop once people find out that you missed this game because of disciplinary actions. You got a slim margin for error here, MP. You got one club league season to make a name for yourself, and you're running out of time.
I know, but what do I do?
You bounce back. Show them you're a fighter. But
Let's
it's clear to me you need a little bit more help.
Do you think I should hire a private coach?
Nah, you're doing great in between the lines. But I think we need to bring in someone who can have a little bit more guidance, more hands-on guidance.
Right, like a guru.
I'm the guru. I'm talking about an agent.
An agent, really?
Yeah. His name's Austin Kelly. Works for one of the biggest agencies in town.
Two first names.
He's
I
just
don't
getting
like
started,
that.
so he doesn't have a roster full of NBA clients yet. I've gotten to know him a little bit. He's as smart as they come. You're lucky to be getting on the ground floor with this guy.
Thanks, Dion. But I don't get it. I mess up and you show up with gifts.
Everyone makes mistakes, MP. It's how you bounce back that matters. I know you're a good kid.
Yeah, for sure. No more partying for me. Well, maybe on draft day.
I think that's for the best. Austin will be in touch soon. Set up a meet with him so y'all can get more acquainted. In the meantime, I hit the gym and put some shots up. Whenever I face adversity, I immerse myself in the work. Helps me get through the day.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Thanks, Dion.
If I'm a top D1, if I'm a top D1 program, MP getting suspended is a huge red flag. You don't see that a lot at this level, and this is his only season with a top club league team. Social media, that's all they got. Come to the city. Drexel Keratin, small forward, 6'6", 225, friendly attack from sack.
Listen, I grew up in a small town too. Okay, I understand what it's like to move to a new city, especially when you're young. You want to go out and meet people and talk to girls, and it's normal. But you're not trying to accomplish something normal. So you're going to be held to a higher standard. You've got to understand that.
I do. And look, I feel like an idiot. All right? I'm not even a huge partier or anything like that. I just got sloppy.
What exactly happened?
Honestly, I forgot to set my alarm, and somehow I left my phone on silent.
Somehow.
Look, Mr. Kelly, I got sloppy. I'm owning that. But it's not gonna happen again.
Well, it can't happen again, but you already know that. What you may not understand is that mistakes do not define you. It's how you respond that defines you, and you have a chance to respond in a big way, starting with your next game.
We're playing the attack, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know anything about those guys?
I know everything about those guys. My job at the agency is to identify diamond-in-the-rough talent at a high school level. You are one such diamond. And Drexel Carrington, their small forward, is another.
Man, bro, we're still in high school and everybody's talking about this dude as if he's some street ball legend already.
He's from Brooklyn, so he's been hooping on playgrounds his entire life. But he's also the son of 2 investment bankers. So this kid's had every advantage imaginable. Private coaches, elite camps, you name it.
Not exactly one of us now, huh?
No, he's not. But he's not a phony either. The dude can hoop. An outstanding defender who is lights out from deep. An attack has a bunch of wings who can cut to the cup, then kick it out to him for 3.
Oh, kind of sounds like Desmond Bain.
That's a 99th percentile outcome for him, but yeah. And this is the kind of guy that you need to have a great game against if you want your comeback tour to be any kind of success.
I can do that. But somehow, I still feel like I'd messed things up.
Then let's fix it.
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
Good evening, all. Glad you could join us. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. WCBL action is coming up with the Union Elite facing off against the attack from SAC.
Well, both teams have players on the 2KU 250 list. Harris for Union Elite and Drexel Carrington for attack from SAC. Here's hoping they both wow us with their best tonight.
And the backdrop to all of this, the Interstate 5 battle. It's Sacramento taking on LA.
And look, I don't care what level of basketball is being played. It's always important when it's Sacramento versus LA. There's too much history,
All right,
too
let's get
much
this shit
bitterness
started.
between the cities on the basketball court to overlook.
I mean, here in LA, the scouts are always out for club play. But this game might be getting some special attention with some of the players on hand.
And the lineup for the attack from SAC. Michael Pagan runs the point. He's joined by Edward Martinez in the backcourt. Drexel Carrington takes on the 3, and it's the brothers Ivory and Austin Lund forming the front line. And for the Union Elite, the guard tandem of Loon Diaz and Mitch Mitchell make up the backcourt, and it's MP and Brandon Harris flanking their man in the middle, Drew Robert. And the big name that scouts are wanting to check out is Drexel Carrington, but they'll keep their eyes open for any talent who shows out tonight.
And a lot can change as a player develops over their youth career, but first impressions, they mean so much at any level. I'm sure the scouts will have plenty to digest after this contest.
Another miss by MP. And here's Pagan. Back to Carrington. Inside, Lund. And a great assist by Carrington as that one falls. So you talk about a player perfect for a role in the NBA someday. Drexel Carrington is the ultimate 3-and-D type of player.
What?
It's not to sell him short as a player at all, really. Carrington, he's just so comfortable outside in the perimeter. And defense,
I'm sorry,
he
that's
is
terrible.
a
What the
force.
fuck?
Pass to Carrington. Lund with the pick. 6 on the shot clock. On the wing, it's Martinez. Diaz covering. Moore on the wing. Fires from deep. Lund with the rebound. On the wing, it's Martinez. Back to Pagan. Right side, Martinez. One with the pick. 4-3. Harris comes down with the board. Well, remember, guys, MP missed that game against Surf City. Apparently, that was for missing a morning practice, and the coach wasn't having it.
Look, the best thing that a young player like MP can do is use it as a chance to learn from his mistake. You can forget that these guys are still so young. And sometimes they need moments like these to understand what a coach expects of you.
And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get it off in time. Sec in the lead. Martinez outside.
I got ball.
To the middle. And the call's going against Brandon Harris.
That was out of bounds. There was no damn blocking foul.
Tough call there and a tough break for the D.
But I don't have a problem with the call. He was still sliding in there.
Here's one. Outside Pagan. Pass to Martinez. With just 5 to shoot. Down low. And for so many of these kids playing, not only are they trying to grow their game, but they're still growing up.
Well, we all know it can be a long and a winding path to responsibility at times. But for the most part, these kids in the WCBL
Oh my God.
and beyond their years in terms of maturity, mostly, you'd say.
It's good. His second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Oh, what a tremendous finish in close.
And he was unfazed by the taller defender breathing right down his neck.
Back to Harris. The shot's good on the assist by Moore.
We often talk about bigs that you can rely on down in the paint, and Harris is always somebody in our conversation.
One. Nice pass. Led him right to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Great read there. You can see the unity between teammates.
Moore outside. Over Carrington. The shot for Moore, no good.
And he cannot wait for this quarter to come to an end.
Seems like nothing is bouncing his way, no matter what he tries.
Back to Carrington. To the inside. One, that's good.
He got hung up on a great screen and gave the shooter some wiggle room.
Yeah, for sure. If he sees any daylight at all, he's pulling the trigger.
And you look at guys like Carrington, a 3-and-D specialist, such a needed commodity in the modern NBA.
And that's because so many teams spread the floor. They need a perimeter defender. Look at any NBA roster. They'll always be able to use a guy who plays tough D and can stretch the floor.
And here's more from the arc. Zach grabs the miss. He steps back. Martinez outside.
I might be a fraud. I might be a fraud.
Carrington for 3. And Harris pulls down the rebound. Union Elite trail. Right side, it's Diaz. On the wing, it's MP. He scores, and he gets going with that basket. 1 for 7 on a tough start for him.
That's just a high-quality shot. Coach will always appreciate that.
And one difference between club play and high school, the game moves a lot faster at this level.
Everyone on these teams has to make a commitment to pursuing basketball. Reactions and decisions need to be quick because these players eat, sleep, and breathe basketball. This concentrated amount of playing time is helping to increase their collective skill level at a much higher pace. And although he is a guard, Diaz, he's not bashful. He's trying his luck inside, and with these results, you see why he goes in there.
Martinez outside. One with the pick. To the paint. Good! Carrington gets the assist.
The moment he's free of his defender, he's headed to the hoop. That's a textbook use of the play.
Pass to Moore. And here's Mitchell. Moore at the high post. Here's Mitchell. No one near him. And again, Union Elite get the bucket.
Mitchell under control nicely for the basket.
Now Pagan looking for his first basket, still in this one. Carrington for three. Lund, and Lund slams it in.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
Hey, I know there were a lot of questions right now defensively for this team.
God damn, Spat, what the hell?
At the line for Union Elite, MP, taking 2 shots.
Good on the second free throw. Here's Mecca.
2 minutes.
Pass to Cunningham. It's Mecca. Here's Cunningham. More coverage. Muscling through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on the way to the line.
He saw that play develop and got the ball to him right where he needed it.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Now here's Diaz. Harris outside. Back to Diaz. Up top, Harris. Nails it from beyond the arc. And you watch Brandon Harris, you can see why scouts love him. Just absolutely gifted as a finisher.
And it's not just at the rim. Even though Harris is automatic down beneath the basket, he can attack a defense from multiple spots on the floor. Harris has everything you want from a scoring big man.
Lund, that's good.
It's been a monster night for Austin Lund. With his physical tools, it's really tough to stop him once he gets rolling.
Outside, Moore. Over Carrington. Moore can't hit it. Sack in the lead. Right wing. Lund, covered by Robert. Carrington for three. Lund. Lucky number 7 drops right in. He's perfect from the floor.
Making the save. Lund was right place, right time where his squad needed him to be to win the second chance look.
More inside. He's covered by Carrington. To the middle. And Harris gets it to go.
He's been a huge catalyst for this offense here.
Now Carrington. He's guarded closely. Beyond the arc. He got it up in time, but it doesn't fall. The clock runs out, and we are heading to halftime. Attack from Sack ahead. They're up by 9. And plenty more to come right after this. And now we're back, bringing you the second half of this
terrible
WCBL
half. I don't know what's going on with my
attack from
character.
Sack and the Union Elite. And in the back of the mind, for many of these prospects, they're aware that this is a tryout of sorts for the WCBL All-Star team.
Well, to land a spot on that stacked roster, I mean, that's an incredible opportunity and a great way to get exposure to top programs. But again, it's not all about the stats. It's about outperforming the other star prospects and doing things that set you apart from the crowd.
Not every big at this level can shoot, Joe. I mean, Brandon Harris is an exception and an exceptional shooter. Skills and size and 3 more points.
Now here's Lund. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in this game from him.
MP,
That's on me. Oh my god.
first team foul. At the line for the attack from Sack.
And the first one at the line is good.
4-2.
That one falls, so he hits them both. And Union Elite has possession. Trailing by 8 here. It's Moore on the wing. Guarded by Carrington. And Union Elite knocked down another 3. And with MP coming from a more rural town and Carrington coming from Brooklyn, they have almost completely opposite backgrounds, guys.
Goes to show that great talent and great players can come from anywhere. What Carrington and MP both have in common is a willingness to compete and a love for the game of basketball.
Holy smokes, easy on the rim. Austin Lund bringing down the house.
Kicks it to Mitchell. Returns it to Moore. 6 to shoot. Here's Robert. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Using his size around the rim, Drew Robert doing work in the paint.
Up top, Lund. Martinez outside. Pagan. Lund, covered by Robert.
Damn, this Lund is killing.
Lund is attacking with confidence inside, making full use of his frame.
Harris outside. Robert. And he's going for the hoop here.
What the fuck was that?
Martinez. Outside Pagan. Pass to Lund. Now Carrington. Lund. Covered by Robert. From up top. That one wide left. Union Elite trailing here. Moore outside. Here's Harris. Returns it to Moore. Pass now to Harris. And the ball out of place. We'll have it. Here's Martinez. Here's Pagan. Diaz covering. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And here we go. Here's Moore. MP throws it down.
Good decision-making right there by Mitchell, showing how unselfish he can be with passes like this.
And so here it's Sack. They've led by as many as 11. Back to Pagan. Down low. Out of bounds, it goes to Union Elite.
Unfortunately, we see this all the time. Miscommunications leading to turnovers.
And Union Elite deciding to make a change here.
Substitution for Union Elite.
Moore outside. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
He got hung up on a great screen and gave the shooter some wiggle room.
Yeah, for sure. If he sees any daylight at all, he's pulling the trigger.
Now here's Lund. He's got 20. Pass to Hilton. Martinez outside. Nails it from 3.
How about the fast play from Martinez? Able to get the shot off before the defense can really react to the possession.
Here's Moore. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
These teams really feeding off each other in terms of energy right now.
It must have been some kind of speech at halftime. Both teams picking things up.
Now here's Martinez. He has 7. Pass to Cunningham. Just 5 on the clock. Pagan. The 3. Mitchell brings down the board. And Diaz. Pagan defending. Diaz off the mark. Sack in the lead. Here's Martinez. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Nearly got a finger to that shot on the block attempts.
His activity was just as effective as the block. Made him completely change his release point and cause the miss. Terrific pass there, setting up his teammate well.
And the attack from Sack, call time here. So both teams changing it up here.
What? Whoa, what happened to the score? What happened? I wasn't even going for that long. It was a 2-point game.
Martinez outside.
Substitution for Union Elite.
Outside, Lund. Back to Pagan. Inside, Carrington. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's going to be on MP.
Well, I mean, Carrington, he was just in attack mode there. No amount of defense is going to turn him away.
He misses the free throw.
That score is BS. I said them for a minute.
And he's good on the second.
10-point game already. That's crazy.
And so Union Elite
It was a
has
2-point
it
game
here.
when I got one on the bench.
It's a 10-point game. Moore outside. Back to Diaz. Banked in off the glass.
That's a good pass. Right where he needed it to execute and finish.
Great ball movement. They're sharing the rock.
And they're keeping everyone involved and engaged.
Lund, and Lund slams it in with authority. Lund just hammering down the slam.
Diaz with it. Outside, Moore. Pass now to Harris. The shot's good on the assist by Moore.
Well, he's one guy that has not let the team down, but a few other guys. Can you come and pick up this pace too?
2 minutes.
And it's Sachs ball.
2 minutes.
And here's Fagan. Martinez outside. Carrington outside. No good on the triple.
He just doesn't look confident right now. And it's showing with how he's shooting the ball.
Out of rhythm in the worst way.
Outside, Harris. Diaz. This one for three. And again, a Union Elite knocked down the threes.
In a momentous moment, Harris, star power, we're watching it rise. Steadies himself to compete in the clutch.
Now Carrington. To the inside. And Lund slams it in.
Clutch shot by Lund. This is why they use the big man in big moments like these. It's going to take something special for them to come back now.
Yeah, Drake, something special, and on top of that, a little bit of lady luck.
Here's Robert. Connects. And now they trail by just 4.
Because this big man always delivers.
And it's Sack with the ball. Now Carrington. And Moore picks up the foul. That's going to be his 4th foul of the contest. And he commits the intentional foul.
Brendan Harris. 2nd personal foul.
I had all the fouls I committed. We're not in the penalty yet.
And now they decide to intentionally foul.
Brendan Harris. 3rd personal foul.
He gets the first, and that puts him up by 5.
Shooting 2.
Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 6-point game.
Good work at the line to stretch that lead out a little bit.
There's more. It falls.
2 points. MP.
And it's Sack with the ball. And so they foul intentionally.
1st personal foul.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he misses the second one as well. So 0 for 2 that time. And Union Elite with possession. On the wing, it's MP. Guarded by Carrington. Count it. And an intentional foul will stop the clock.
And coach was calling for that foul. Can't let the opposing team run out the clock.
To get back into this now, they're going to need some help from some missed free throws.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 4-point ball game.
2-possession game now. Some very important free throws right there.
Now a timeout called by Union Elite.
They absolutely need to find a good shot and sink it. Then send someone to the line as quickly as they can.
But also, try not to foul just anyone. If you yank your opponent's ace shooter, you're going to be back to square one on this.
And here's more from the arc. It's good.
Come on. Come on.
Since halftime, this is really becoming an intense ball game.
Oh, the effort we're seeing from both sides, it's been phenomenal.
At the line for the attacking sack, Drexel Carrington.
So the first one drops, and that'll put him up by 2.
2-point game.
And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 3-point game.
Absolutely massive free throws. That'll force them into a three-point attempt right here.
Now a timeout called by Union Elite.
They've got two options. Take the three to tie it, or get a quick two and then foul.
And if it opens
Yeah,
up
we got you at three.
quick two would
We
be
got
a
you at
bad
three.
call. But the foul
Why am I
has to come
inbounding the
immediately after that.
ball?
Now Harris, guarded by Lund. There's more. Gets the bucket. And so it's the
I was on the line. No.
Well, even though MP couldn't get it done against them, I liked what we saw from him. He stood strong, even in a loss. And that shows
I was off the line. No.
I agree. They just got outplayed by the attack from Sack.
And by Drexel Carrington in particular, he was a man on a mission tonight, taking every chance he got to show us what he's capable of.
And that'll do it for this one. And for Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo, this is Joe Lamy. Thank you for tuning in.
Fucking hell. Oh, can we try it? Oh. I guess, yeah, we can try it real quick.
And so off the tip, it's attack from Sack.
I mean, here in LA, the scouts are always out for club play. But this game might be getting some special attention with some of the players on hand.
Pass to Carrington. To the paint, Lund. And it's the Union Elite with the rebound. And the lineup for the attack from Sack. Michael Pagan runs the point. He's joined by Edward Martinez in the backcourt. Drexel Carrington takes on the three, and it's the brothers Ivory and Austin Lund forming the front line. And for the Union Elite, the guard tandem of Loon Diaz and Mitch Mitchell make up the backcourt, and it's MP and Brandon Harris flanking their man in the middle, Drew Robert. Now here's Lund. Back to Pagan. Lund, covered by Robert. 3 on the clock. Lund drives. Soft touch off the glass and in. And the big name that scouts are wanting to check out is Drexel Carrington. But they'll keep their eyes open for any talent who shows out tonight.
And a lot can change as the player develops over their youth career. But first impressions, they mean so much at any level. I'm sure the scouts will have plenty to digest after this contest.
A shot from Moore, no good. Well, you talk about a player perfect for a role in the NBA someday. Drexel Carrington is the ultimate 3-and-D type of player.
And that's not to sell him short as a player at all, really. Carrington, he's just so comfortable outside in the perimeter. And defensively, he is a force.
Lund is attacking with confidence inside, making full use of his frame.
Moore outside. Robert, a screen. The shot's good on the assist by Moore.
Absolutely great job on the screen. He removes the defender completely out of the equation.
Here's Pagan. Pass to Carrington. Lets the three fly.
What?
From three-point range.
That jump shot is Carrington's biggest strength offensively. Scary times for the defense.
And here is Moore, guarded by Carrington. Moore with it. Carrington's there. And that one's good. It's Diaz. Well, remember, guys, MP missed that game against Surf City. Apparently, that was for missing a morning practice, and the coach wasn't having it.
Look, the best thing that a young player like MP can do is use it as a chance to learn from his mistake. You can forget that these guys are still so young. And sometimes they need moments like these to understand what a coach expects of you.
Here's Moore. MP throws it down.
The man just makes plays. That pass is on point.
The attack from Sack leading. Outside Pagan. Pass to Carrington. Puts up a three. Another miss by Drexel Carrington. They have not led for a while, and a chance to do so here.
I'm sure they'd really love to retake the lead.
Here's Moore. And again, Union Elite get the bucket. Here's Pagan. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Martinez outside. To the middle. And Lund slams it in. And for so many of these kids playing, not only are they trying to grow their game, but they're still growing up.
Well, we all know it can be a long and a winding path to responsibility at times. But for the most part, these kids in the WCBL, they're focused and beyond their years in terms of maturity. Mostly, we'd say.
Powerhouse play inside. Robert forcing his way through.
Outside Pagan. And there's the alley. And it's stolen away by Robert. And Diaz. The shot's good on the assist by Mitchell.
Joe, when you play the point, teams are going to get physical with you when you bring it inside. Not a problem for Diaz that time.
It's Carrington on the wing. Back to Lund. And it's out of bounds. The attack from Sack will retain possession.
The defender went for the ball.
Make a switch. Timeout called by Sack. He'll talk things over.
Time call.
Now here's Moore. Guarded by Carrington. Right side, Moore. Mitchell outside. Moore. Shot clock at 5. Over Carrington. That one
What the hell?
and rims out. And you look at guys like Carrington, a 3-and-D specialist, such a needed commodity in the modern NBA.
And that's because so many teams spread the floor. They need a perimeter defender. Look at any NBA roster. They'll always be able to use a guy who plays tough deep and can stretch the floor. Using his size around the rim, Drew Robert doing work in the paint.
Outside Pagan. Takes a 3. And Harris pulls down the rebound. They have a really solid lead at this point.
Definitely. And they haven't faced much resistance from the D.
That's how you do it. Get into the teeth of the defense.
Offense has been clicking lately. Might want to mix things up.
Their mojo is gone. They need a basket just to regain some confidence.
We look at a chance to talk about Carrington at the line. One of the few times he's not running, swiping, or just launching from deep. One of the top momentum prospects around, and he always is in motion.
And Union Elite deciding to make a change here. And one difference between club play and high school, the game moves a lot faster at this level.
Everyone on these teams has to make a commitment to pursuing basketball. Reactions and decisions need to be quick because these players eat, sleep, and breathe basketball. This concentrated amount of playing time is helping to increase their collective skill level at a much higher pace.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. Quiet offensively so far, searching for his first points of the game. Carrington, he's guarded by Moore. That one drops for 2.
I love the confidence Carrington plays with inside. He just knows how to capitalize.
Get the perimeter.
Pass to Moore. Mitchell, left side. Outside, Harris. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Brendan Harris.
Guys, there's so many things to like about Harris. The biggest attribute might be his ability to guard multiple positions. He can score like a machine.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. Pass to Carrington. Excellent D there from Drew Robert. Here's Moore. Lays it up and banks it in. And with MP coming from a more rural town and Carrington coming from Brooklyn, they have almost completely opposite backgrounds, guys.
Goes to show that great talent and great players can come from anywhere. What Carrington and MP both have in common is a willingness to compete and a love for the game of basketball. You thought you knew his game? Nope. Ivory Lund scores inside, but it's also someone you don't want to leave open on the outside either.
Pass now to Harris. The shot's good on the assist by Moore.
We've seen them do a great job of keeping the pressure up on the scoreboard.
And that's why they're starting to pull away. Not getting conservative at all, just adding to that lead.
And here's Carrington. Over Moore. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Union Elite on top, opening a huge gap. And we step aside now for a short break. Stay with us. And now we're back, bringing you the second half of this WCBL action between the attack from SAC and the Union Elite. And in the back of the mind, for many of these prospects, they're aware that this is a tryout of sorts for the WCBL All-Star team.
Well, to land a spot on that stacked roster, I mean, that's an incredible opportunity and a great way to get exposure to top programs. But again, it's not all about the stats.
Dang, you made that?
It's about outperforming the other star prospects and doing things that set you apart from the crowd.
Union Elite with the ball. Outside, Harris. Moore on the wing. 12 points for him. A difficult situation for SAC. MP with the block. Unloads. And there's another one for the Union Elite.
MP.
And it's SAC's ball. Down low. Lunge. The shot's good. Pagan making the play.
And Lunge, he's an absolute force inside. I mean, sometimes it doesn't matter what the defense tries to do.
Moore outside. Kicks it to Mitchell. Diaz. There's a screen by Moore. Right side, it's Diaz. Shoots over Pagan. Here's Moore. And he banks in the layup.
The feed and the finish. Nice dish by Diaz.
Here's Carrington. 8 points for him. Kicks it to Pagan. Some solid defense right there from Lune Diaz. And again, Union Elite get the bucket.
Good assist,
And Diaz is a confident shooter. When his feet are set, when he's in rhythm, he can be lethal.
And here's Lund. Carrington for three. The second chance effort. And Lund with a nice bucket inside.
He's relentless on the glass, and this team feeds off that energy.
Mitchell outside. Back to Diaz. Pass to Robert. Mitchell outside.
Bitch ass nigga, I was
Outside,
wide
it's
fucking
off the
open.
mark. On offense, here's SAC. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. And it's blocked by Harris.
The anticipation, the timing, that's a great block from Harris.
Damn it.
Lund with the rebound. They just can't get anything going offensively.
And you can see the frustration mounting. They just don't know who to turn to for points.
Martinez can't get it to go. Mitchell, right side. The kick out to Moore. Sinks the tray.
MP.
Simply feeling it tonight. Most everything falling in.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And the attack from SAC call time here. Both teams will make a substitution.
Substitution for Union Elite.
Here's Mecca. Pass to Hilton. It's Mecca. Here's Olsen. Five on the clock. Nice work on the boards. Paying off with the basket.
Not nearly enough energy on the boards there to prevent the putback.
At the defensive end, they've got to be way more aggressive than that on the glass.
Now here's Moore. Back to Bird. kicks it to Walker. Moore. Over Carrington. Again, MP missing. Here's Hilton. Bird defending. Carrington for three. And it's the Union Elite with the rebound. Here's Moore. Stolen by Carrington. Here's Cunningham. For three. And that one's good. It's Hilton.
But what are you going to do defensively about that? Such separation with the height advantage in that matchup.
Bird outside. Walker, pass to Moore. Over Carrington. Nice shot from the wings.
Part of the reason they can extend this lead, they've shot it so well.
Just keep feeding them. Look to put this away in the fourth.
Timeout called by Sack. They'll talk things over. So it's both teams making a change here.
Ivory Line, Edward Martinez, Michael Pagan.
Substitution for Union Elite.
And it's Sack's ball. Martinez outside. Pass to Carrington. Lunge. Shot clock at 6. The triple from Martinez. Goes back up. And he sinks the layup.
Making the save. One was right place, right time where his squad needed him to be to win the second chance look.
Here's Bullock. Outside, Moore. Lets it go from the wing. And there's another one for the Union Elite.
He got hung up on a great screen and gave the shooter some wiggle room.
Yeah, for sure. If he sees any daylight at all, he's pulling the trigger.
Now here's Lund. And it's Bird with the board. Well, guys, we talked a lot about both of them coming into this match, but MP is having a much bigger impact so far in this one than Carrington.
He is. He's been the more aggressive player so far. MP isn't waiting for chances to come to him. He's making things happen whenever he's involved in a play, and I like what I'm seeing from this kid.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. Lund, and Lund slams it in.
It's been a monster night for Austin Lund. With his physical tools, it's really tough to stop him once he gets rolling.
Outside, Moore. Expanding his range. That shot off. And it's Sack with the ball. Carrington outside. The triple from Martinez.
There's no such thing as guaranteed buckets, even with a perfect three-point look.
Outside, Moore. The three. That one's off. Outside, Pagan. Inside. Lund, that's good.
Austin Lund.
And Union Elite with possession. Bird on the wing. Pass to Bullock. Bird.
Don't let MP shoot that.
Here's Moore. And he connects with the jumper.
Smart play from Bird, simply finding the open man.
Pagan with it.
Stay on him.
So no problem for Union Elite as they get the win.
Well, I thought the most interesting part of the game was watching MP show what he's capable of. He's got that moxie. Just the way he carries himself, he gives off superstar vibes.
And he makes winning plays. Of course, on the other end, you have attack from Sack falling short.
Yeah, and Drexel Carrington showed off his 3-and-D skills once again. But that alone wasn't good enough to get them the win. Still, he's got something that will garner interest going forward.
And that's a wrap, everyone. For Drake Hugo, Danny Hager, this is Joe Lamy saying thanks for watching.
We'll catch up in a second, all right?
MP.
Hey.
Great game, man. Hey, that's exactly what you need to do to get the scouts' attention.
Man, I didn't know you was gonna be here.
Are you kidding me? You're my client now. I show up for my clients. Plus, Dion said that if I didn't look out for you, he'd ban me from the gym, and I can't have that.
Really? That's why I love that guy.
Yeah, he's the greatest. Hey, listen, I got some news for you. I talked to my guy who knows things, and it's looking like you are a lock for the All-Star game. Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
Man, that's gonna be lit.
Yeah, man. It's great. Hey,
Yes.
but listen, every game is a chance to raise or lower your stock.
Right.
So do not take your foot off the gas.
Remember that, Mr. Kelly.
That's right. All right, man. I'll see you later, MP. Keep grinding.
Hey, thank you.
Wait, what did it say? MP shoots on the board. Wait, whoa. Go back. From 241 and 198. Good lord, damn, that's fast. Okay. MP was the truth tonight. He made attacks Drexel Kerrigan look second rate, especially impressive stuff from Union at least small forward. If I'm in charge of the WCBL All-Star team, MP gets the spot, no question. The kid has come out of nowhere and looks like a blue chipper. Really impressive. Oh, that's good. $25.37. Alright, listen, I'm starting to sleep. I ain't gonna lie. I had something to eat. That's probably just making me sleep right now. I'll take a little break and then come back later on.